The Star Eagle starship is one of, if not the best Class A ships that you can get in the game, and you can get it completely for free, and that means you don't have to pay a registration fee either. This is an absolutely massive starship that'll allow you to upgrade it in a ton of different ways. Just the base stats alone are absolutely amazing. You've got great engines, lasers, missile launchers, as well as suppressors on here, and it provides you with an amazing base to be able to upgrade this in so many different ways. And the best thing about this ship is you can get it pretty much at the very beginning of the game once you can free roam freely. Free roam freely, that's a bit redundant. There is a side quest attached to this that's going to require you to make some important decisions, but it's definitely worth getting, and I highly recommend getting it as soon as you can. To get the ship and unique items, we're going to need to head to the Cheyenne system. You'll head here during one of the main story quests, but you can also come here at any point in time. And we're going to need to go to the planet Aquila and head to Aquila City. When you land here and enter the city, there'll be a commotion near the bank where some pirates have taken a bunch of people hostage. You're going to have to solve this crisis and save all of the hostages to continue with this side quest line. This is going to allow us to start the process for joining the Free Star Rangers. After saving the hostages, you can head into the Rock, where you'll be offered the opportunity to be able to join the Free Star Rangers. You'll then have to pick up a quest here and complete this quest from the mission board to show your worth as a potential Free Star Ranger recruit. You can choose any of these missions, it doesn't matter which one. Head out, kill your targets, and then head back to the Rock to talk to Emma Watson, who's then going to take us to meet the Marshal, where we can continue on with this quest line. Now, I don't know if this matters or not, but you're definitely going to want to respond positively to whatever the Marshal says. The next quest is going to take you to a nearby moon called Montera Luna. You're going to want to go ahead and fast travel to the Wagoner farm. The rewards for getting this far so far are actually pretty good already. We get the Deadeye pistol, which looks absolutely amazing. Probably one of my favorite looking pistols in the game. After talking to Michaela Wagoner, we need to head into this canyon right here. And once inside, make sure to stop and examine the footprints along your way. Keep following the tracks through the canyon and deal with all the enemies along the way. There's quite a few landmines, turrets, and oh my god, enemy aliens flying through the air when you kill them, but just kind of take care of everything along the way. Not sure if there was ways to actually do this without having to murder everybody, but murdering everybody seems to be the easy way through this, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. While you're here, make sure to loot everything in this area as well. Once you're done doing everything you need to do in the camp, just fast travel back to the farm and talk to Michaela Wagoner. Head back to Aquila City and talk to the sheriff. He's going to tell us to head to a nearby star system called Narian. Once you get here, Nia Kalu is going to send you a distress signal, and you need to approach this pretty slowly. You can hit E to target the ship, and then just hold R to dock with the ship to enter it. Head in and talk to Nia Kalu, and then go around and repair her ship for her. After helping repair the ship, travel to the area that she mentions to be able to take out the outlaw ships. After helping repair her ship, travel to the location to take out the local outlaws. Next, you're going to have to head to Hope Tech and talk to the CEO there, who doesn't seem like the nicest person ever. Now it's time to head to Neon, which is in the Voldy star system. Depending on what type of ship you have at the moment, it might take you a few jumps to be able to get there. Once you get to Neon, the choices that you start making have a big impact on the future of your progress through the Free Star Rangers, and has impacts throughout the rest of the game as well. But there are some really important choices that we need to make. Essentially, we need to play by Neon's rules. We don't want to enforce the law too much, but we want to stay out of violence. So we need to appease the Ranger Price here and play by his rules. When I talked to Blyton, I decided to pay him 1,000 credits just to jog his memory and get through this a little bit faster. I was able to skip the process of actually helping him with what he actually needed by persuading him. So hopefully that same thing works for you to be able to get the information now rather than later. Now, I do feel bad about not helping Billy, but we got things to do and a ship to get. I chose a wrong name to be a freaking Free Star Ranger. This is a little sassy, but you should be able to get through the dialogue without a problem. Unfortunately, there is a lot of running back and forth in this, but it is a Bethesda RPG, so no real surprise there, but we are getting very close to the end of this once we head back to Aquila City and talk to the sheriff once again to provide him with all the information we've acquired. And by talking to the sheriff, I mean you gotta talk to the encryption dude to figure out where the hell we need to go. After taking care of everything we need to do on Aquila, we need to head to a nearby star station. It's just a few jumps away, and it is marked in your map, so it shouldn't be a problem getting there. There's a few different ways you can go through the process of getting information here. I requested access to the security system so that way I could investigate on my own. I'll leave how you get to the VIP wing up to you, but once you do, the clue that you need to search for is actually on this table right there. It took me a little while to realize where it was, so once you get, I'm going to leave how you get to the VIP wing up to you, but the clue that you need to look for is going to be in this room, and it's going to be sitting on this desk right here. A lot of times in this game, the little clues that you're looking for are just basically a little data pad that you need to pick up. To progress through this area, you're going to need to open up this cutter crate, grab one of the cutters, and you need to cut the pins to be able to get through this next door. You set up lots of booby traps in this area, so just kind of take your time going through. To open the next security door, you'll have to head up to this building up there and access the terminal with a digipick to be able to hack open the door. The final area is chock full of robots and turrets, so just be ready for a battle. You'll need a cutter to get through the final door as well. After completing that quest in the mine, you can go back to Aquila City to trade in the tablet, or you can go straight to On the Run, try and find Autumn Macmillan. So make sure you have stocked up on some med packs just in case. I'm not going to spoil the Red Mile, but have fun. Once you finally find Sam Coe, we don't want to side with him, we're actually going to take him out because we're a Freestar Ranger and we don't take bribes. Although in the back of Marco's ship, once you loot his keycard, you'll be able to get quite a few nice things in the back, so make sure to do that before leaving the ship. So we kind of get a bribe without taking a bribe, you know? There's also a remote turret control in the back where you can deactivate all the turrets so you don't have to deal with them. You can also choose to change the friend or foe settings and make yourself the protected user, and then you can turn them back on. For the next leg of the mission, you're going to have to take down a lot of the First Fleet spaceships, so make sure you have some ship parts and things like that before heading out because it's quite a few waves of enemies. After landing down on the planet, we're at the final leg of the mission, and it's been quite a journey. Very long fight through here, so make sure you've got plenty of ammunition and med packs, because it's going to take a little while. I'm not going to give spoilers into the story and what happens next, but just keep in mind you are supposed to be a law-enforcing ranger. But the choices are up to you. After taking care of all that business, you're going to need to head back to Aquila to receive your rewards. Now just make sure at the very end that you request the badge of a full Freestar Ranger. Upon becoming a full-fledged ranger, you get a bunch of items and equipment as well as your very own Star Eagle starship. To access your ship, you're going to need to go to a ship services technician, and you want to view and modify your ships. Depending on how many ships you have, you can scroll through the available ones, but the Star Eagle one is the one we get for becoming a ranger. This thing is incredibly powerful and one of, if not the best Class A ship that you can get. There is an option at the bottom of the screen to make this your home ship, and now it should be available in your shipyard. Now enjoy your new starship. I will be making a full-fledged customization video with this starship in a video in the very near future, but you can do so many different things with it. I really do hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.